What's this? A baby's plaything? Funny. I was sauced the other day, and I was thinking, Ogren, don't you wish you had a pony? I didn't say that out loud, did I? You know, Bronca loved toy horses way back when. Old girl was always a little odd. Too bad it's not a real pony, huh? Just as well. The real one's poop. This is... You make me laugh, Commander. Thanks. Sod it! Nothing. Stubbed my toe. Just one of those days. Actually, it's been one of those weeks. This isn't gonna make you think any less of me, is it? Who cares? I've just been thinking about Felsi and the Nugget. Didn't do right by them, did I? That's what I like about you. You're honest, like a sock to the gut. I think Felsi knew, even if she never acknowledged it to herself. She knew I could never settle down again. I did once, and, well, you know. People survive losing a leg, Warden. Doesn't mean they're not damaged. She'll be all right in the end, though. But the Nugget, that's got me all torn up inside, Commander. Little one won't understand. Maybe I could visit once in a while, write some letters. That's the least I could do as a father. And hey, the little one will grow up thinking Daddy's a great hero. Oh, you. Get going before I get misty-eyed. Go on.
What? This book is empty. Why have you given me this useless object? Fill it with what? Recipes for roast boar and pudding? Stories? For the... Oh, that's the silliest idea I've heard. But brilliant at the same time. The Dalish will never recover what we've lost. It may be time to start creating tales anew. Perhaps one day, they will be what connects my children and their children to their past, to me. I see now that this is a gift to be treasured, and I thank you.
So you are a thief? Who, me? Not by profession, my friend.
And yet you were imprisoned for attempted theft.
Of things that belonged to my family and which were taken from us unjustly.
A likely tale.
Watch for the beasts. As you wish. Let's get started. Only one shall stand!
Are you saying that you could become a demon, Justice?
I said no such thing.
You said that demons were spirits perverted by their desires.
I have no such desires.
You must have some desires.
I have none. Desist your questions. I believe you have a responsibility to your fellow mages.
That bit of self-righteousness is directed at me.
You have seen oppression and are now free. You must act to free those who remain oppressed.
Or I could mind my business in case the Chantry comes knocking.
But this is not right. You have an obligation.
Yes, well, welcome to the world, Spirit.
Curious. This man I inhabit once worshipped this woman, her and the one they call the Maker. Do you believe in this Maker as he did? In the Fade, some spirits believe a creator gave us life and separated us from this world. But do they believe that only because they see the Maker in the dreams of mortals? So much of the Fade is created by spirits, desperate to emulate your kind. Here, you can be certain that what is has always been. Is that not comforting? Events occur, but they occur within context. You take the structure of your world for granted. Faith requires structure and belief. In the Fade, we have neither. I see why the demons are so eager to pass through the veil. It is something to consider.
He hung himself. Oh, Karam, why couldn't you have told me?
I apologize, Justice. I didn't mean to suggest you would become a demon.
I should certainly hope not.
I just wondered what relation there is between spirits and demons. Demons are a worry to any mage.
I do not know what makes demons as they are. Such evil angers me, but I do not understand it.
Well, I hope you never come to understand.
I as well, Mage. More than you could possibly know. Yeah?
What happens when this body of yours expires?
How long does such a process take?
I don't know. Can you still walk around once you're simply bones?
So I'm led to believe, yes.
That is incredibly disturbing.
You have not paid for your crime yet, mortal.
Still stewing over that, are you?
You have been freed, but you have not offered penance.
Isn't being forced to listen to you penance enough?
Am I correct in hearing that you are dead, dwarf?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
The body I inhabit is dead as well.
I don't think that's quite the same thing, my friend. Ooh, fingers twitching, so much shiny. I know better than to nick any of this. I was just remembering. Growing up castless in Dusttown, we took what we could get, when we could get it. But that doesn't excuse what I was. A thief and a lying rotten duster. Let's move along before the temptation becomes too great. I've only so much self-control.
How is it different?
Excuse me? How is what different?
How is your death different from mine?
My death was symbolic. I entered the Legion and thus my old life ended. But I imagine death will catch up with me soon enough. Don't you worry.
I do not worry. I was simply curious.
Where did the brothers put my book? They should be switched for their insolence.
Aura, please do not be alarmed. I do not wish to frighten you.
You are in my husband's body.
I am a spirit of justice. I meant your husband no harm. I would ease your distress had I the power.
I knew when he left that this could happen. He told me. His father died a Grey Warden too.
Tell me, is there anything I can do for you? Tell me, and I will do it.
Avenge him, spirit. I will wait for his ashes a little longer, if it means that whoever did this to him will pay.
The darkspawn. Yes, I understand. And she is gone. Did I do the right thing? She loved this man a great deal, and he loved her. I envy what they had. I must think on this more. But another time, thank you for bringing me here.
So you believe you will die soon?
Won't we all?
I will not die. Not as you die.
Spirits such as yourself can be slain in this world. Maybe you can too.
That is a disturbing thought.
Glad to be of service.
So what does the Legion do when you're not, dying?
I'm not sure. We do that a lot.
You can't do it all hours of the day. There must be some times when you're not out getting killed.
In those hours, we listen to smart-mouthed mages ask stupid questions.
I always thought dwarves would be nicer.
I always thought mages would be smarter. Trees smell good. Grass smells good too, and flowers, of course. The surface is full of such wonderful smells. In the deep roads, all you smell is moist rock or dry earth. And darkspawn. There's a smell I won't miss. You haven't noticed? Ugh, the only thing worse than the smell of darkspawn is the smell of brood mothers. Now there's a foulness that cannot be described. But trees? Trees smell good. Could you set that bush on fire?
Probably, but why would I want to?
Could you freeze it?
Why do you want me to kill the bush?
Because it's there. It's an evil bush. Do it.
Magic isn't for your amusement. Why don't I just do a little dance and a spicy shimmy? Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Oh, ew. I'll pass.
I see that your feline companion remains with you.
He seems happy enough. Isn't that right, Sir Pounce-a-lot?
To enslave another creature does not seem just.
He's not a slave. He's a friend. And he's also a cat.
A cat that lacks freedom.
Oh, just ignore him, Sir Pounce-a-lot. They don't have pets in the Fade, apparently.
I have been thinking of Aura, the mortal woman who was wife to Kristoff. I continue to envy their love, but envy is what a demon feels, a desire for something it cannot have. I think I understand. You coexist with both great darkness and great beauty. It must be confusing. Yet now I find myself wishing to be more. It is enlightening. Thank you for bringing me to this world. Which I shall continue to do, if you allow it. You have proven yourself a friend, Grey Warden, an example of all that is worthy in the mortal world. I am proud of what we will accomplish together.
'Cause you will never find a darkspawn.
Do you do anything besides ponder what is just and unjust?
It is not all I do. It does, however, define my being.
So you were born just? A little self-righteous baby of justice crawling around the Fade?
I was not born. I simply am. I understand that you struggle against your oppression, mage.
I avoid my oppression. That's not quite the same thing, is it?
Why do you not strike a blow against your oppressors? Ensure they can do this to no one else.
Because it sounds difficult?
Apathy is a weakness.
So is death. I'm just saying.
Will you ever need to switch bodies, Justice?
I did not wish to possess this body. Why would I switch to another?
You might need to. Unless you wish to look even more obviously like a corpse.
I would prefer not to think of it.
Yes, Commander? Then stand back. A good bit back. Horen says sometimes I get overly excited with my hammer. I did what I could with this, but I'm not happy with it. Not one bit. If you must wear it, please don't say I made it.
You appear to have a preoccupation with beverages, dwarf. Why is that?
Beverages?
I refuse to call them spirits. It is a humiliating word for your drink.
Oh, you mean the booze. You should try it.
If it makes one act like you, I think not.
Your loss.
Yes, Commander? Yes, we can begin. So momentous. Where to begin? What type of blade would you like? The blade, its balance. Your thoughts? Certainly, Commander. And for the forging itself, I have Fomori enchanted materials aplenty, and the bone is very receptive. Now, let me commence. Look at it. It's my finest work. Use it well. Yes, Commander? Marvelous. Oh, happy, happy day. So what should we make? A deadly bow? A stout shield? Of course, now, over there. Make sure Haren doesn't interrupt with me. And it's done. What a marvelous wood. Here you go. Now leave before I tear up.
You speak often of bodily functions.
Not half as often as they happen.
But why this preoccupation? I have a mortal body, yet it provides me no such amusement.
You have a dead mortal body. Try a living one sometime, and then we'll talk.
Possess a living host? I would never.
Tough break. Enjoy the corpse love.
Your skin is peeling.
I hadn't noticed.
Could I offer you a poultice? Something? Anything? The sight is quite distressing.
I apologize, and I thank you for your offer, but nothing can be done. Christoph's body is dead.
I shan't hope for the smell to improve then.
No, you probably shouldn't.
Commander, many of the lords have gathered. The darkspawn have fielded armies, and the nobles want to know how you will protect them. Shall I assemble them, or do you need more time to strategize? I will send messengers at once.
We've waited enough. Those who are late will just have to be filled in.
Lord Edelbrecht, this is the commander of the Greys Council, not yours.
I am fearful for the villagers on the plains. There's a darkspawn army in the field, and with the soldiers returning to the vigil. This is no
Commander! Commander!
What is it, girl?
A darkspawn army is within sight of Amaranthine.
Maker, protect us. They're attacking the city?
Amaranthine has been undermanned for weeks. She may not last long.
Our forces cannot move quickly enough, but a small band might make it in time.
But that's suicide.
We must try.
Fighting a horde of darkspawn with almost certain death awaiting? Don't even think of leaving me here, Captain.
Who do you want to take with you, Commander?
So you're sweet on me. I knew it. It's that Ogren charm. It's overpowering. Like cave mold.
Who else will you bring?
Initially, I thought you were utterly mad to invite me to join your order. But redemption... A man could die for that, and feel good about it.
Who else will you bring?
And here I thought I'd retire to the country with a plump wife and several nubile mistresses. I suppose it'll have to wait.
And so it is decided.
Don't you go dying on me, Commander. That's the Legion's job.
If I ever had doubts of you, they are erased. Fight nobly, and if you die, die with honor.
May the wind be ever at your back, Commander.
The rest of us will stay here. Maker protect you and hold you close, Commander.
Darkspawn approach. Watch for their blood. Right.
One more.
I knew we'd manage somehow.
Please, Grey Warden, save my family. My family's in the city.
Please calm yourselves while I speak to the Warden Commander. Warden Commander. I am glad you arrived when you did, but I fear there is little that can be done now. A couple of nights ago, a swarm of gruesome creatures emerged from beneath the city. They spread pestilence and destroyed everything they touched. Then at dawn, the other darkspawn attacked. Warden Commander, it's too late. Amaranthine is lost. The buildings might remain, but there will be few survivors so long after those creatures appeared. Their corruption is so virulent. At least a quarter of the city succumbed within the first day.
Constable, there is a darkspawn approaching. Alone!
Archers! Take him down!
Peace. Do not be killing. Only talk. Architect has a message for Grey Warden. The Mother's army. It marches to Vigil's Keep. She attacks now. The Architect, he sends me to warn you. You must save the Keep, then finish the Mother in her lair. The Architect wishes to have the Grey Warden's trust. He does not wish to see the Mother succeed.
If we leave now, we may be able to make it back to the Vigil in time to save it.
And what about the Darkspawn here?
Soon, they will go to Vigil's Keep as well. The Mother, she wants the Keep destroyed utterly.
The Darkspawn has a point. We cannot leave with this other army hot on our heels. The constable says the city is lost. I say we destroy it, burn it, and all the darkspawn within. Warden Commander, we have already lost Amaranthine. We can't lose the Vigil as well.
Commander, we can't save Amaranthine if it's already lost. We can still save the Vigil.
If we destroy this city, we're no better than the darkspawn. The commander is right. We have to try.
I don't want to see fire ravage these streets, but it may be our only chance. It would take a miracle. I will follow your lead, Commander.
I don't envy you having to make this decision. I would risk everything. The Vigil, the Wardens, sod, even you. Stone, come on. We got a city to save.
No, no. If you stay, the Mother will get what she wants. I will go. I will do as the Grey Warden bids.
Amaranthine, then. The Darkspawn are never disorganized on their own. Something must be leading them. If we eliminate the Darkspawn leadership, we can go about finding survivors.
Good luck to you. And make her watch over us all.
As you wish. Let's get started. Mission on it. Right. On it.
Here they come!
Let's get started. Right. As you wish. Let's get started. This should be
I promise what I've done.
Right. Let's get started.
Don't look now, darkspawn.
Only one shall stand! Cursed creatures!
Thought I was dead for sure. Darkspawn. I can smell it a mile away.
This should be easy enough.
Warden Commander, we've received word of another wave of darkspawn approaching the city. They will be here within a day. Most of the survivors are taking refuge in the Chantry. The militia has set up a base of operations there. You can rest and resupply there. In the meantime, my men and I will search for more survivors.
Warden Commander, come quickly. The darkspawn are still breaking through. The inn! They're coming from the inn somehow! May God bless you, Warden Commander.
Remember that you are an example to your lessers. Listen to the chant of light every week.
More darkspawn, it says.
On it.
Another one eats dust.
Let's get started. No mercy! It's either you or me, and it isn't gonna be me! On it.
Here they come!
Why aren't you dead yet?
This should be That wasn't so bad. Trap! Let's get started. Look at this mess! I love it! On it. Task complete. On to the next.
Darkspawn. I can smell them a mile away.
This should be easy enough. Right. On it. As you wish.
That went well, thankfully.
I'll show you why they...
Let's get started. Right.
Get your weapons out. There's darkspawn ahead.
It's either you or me, and it isn't gonna be me.
Let's see what your ears look like. Great job.
Come, you can do better than that. Time for some fun. On your guard. As you wish. This should be easy enough. On it. Less fighting, more dying, blast you!
I'll blast these cretins into next year.
Immediately.
Speak.
Armed and dangerous, ready for action! Let's make this quick, shall we? As you wish. This should be easy enough. On it. Here we go!
Commander, the darkspawn are retreating. They are being tended to. By the Maker's mercy, only a few were infected by the darkspawn. The Architect's messenger has given us directions to the Mother's lair. We must pursue her. Commander, what should we do with the messenger? It shall be as you say. Maker watch over you, Commander.
The story of your bravery will never be forgotten.
Surely the Maker himself sent you, Commander.
Enemies approaching. As you wish. Let's get started. This should be easy enough. As you wish. On it. Right. This should be easy enough.
Thank you, kind sir. Take this pouch of coins in return. But now I'm off to Vigil's Keep.
What?
What?
You were staring at me, you man-skirt-wearing freak.
Oh, I thought you were being attacked by a wild animal. It was only your beard.
You think you're so clever, don't you? Sparkle fingers.
Do you feel that?
As you
Still worked out, despite all your bungling.
cursed creatures!
Smell him, Amara. More darkspawn, it seems.
Let's get started. Time for a little cleanup.
Time to die!
Let's get started.
Darkspawn up ahead!
Let's get started. Right. Right. On it. Let's make this quick, shall we? As you wish. Let's get started. On it. Right. Finished.
Darkspawn, destroy the fiends.
This should be easy enough. On it.
Darkspawn, destroy the fiends.
Let's get started. Let's get started. This should be easy enough. On it. A little frantic. I can see why.
Only one shall stand!
Nuggenthal.
Excellent!
Don't look now.
Let's get started. Let's get started. As you wish.
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
Right.
Again.
And so we meet again. No, Uther. That is not how this must begin. I owe you an apology, Commander. When last we met, I intended to explain myself. Fate, however, intervened. I restrained you, only to prevent the misunderstanding that occurred with the rest of your order.
Yeah, the sort of misunderstanding that ends with a field of dead bodies. I get those sometimes.
I sent the Withered to ask for the Grey Warden's help. I should have anticipated that you might view our approach as an attack. I am rarely able to judge how your kind will react. It was most unfortunate. The Grey Wardens that were brought to me were already dead. I took their blood just as I took yours, because I had little choice. Things have not gone as I planned. I only ask that you hear me out. Should you still wish to slay me afterwards, you may try. My kind has ever been driven to seek out the old gods. This is our nature. When we find one, a blight is begun. Each time we attack your surface lands and you fight back until we are defeated. To break the cycle, my brethren must be freed of their compulsion. For that, I need Grey Warden blood. Hundreds of thousands of my kind are killed before each blight is ended. It is a plague on our race. We do not begin a blight because we crave power or destruction. We obey the call of the old gods, without choice. In order to become what you are, you drink the blood of my kind. To transform, similarly, we must transform. I have created a version of your joining that uses the blood of Grey Wardens. You take the taint into yourself. What we take is your resistance. That is how my brethren are freed. In your blood lies the key to their immunity against the call of the old gods.
I like my blood where it is, in my veins.
Once they are freed, the Darkspawn think for themselves. They speak, they act. Some, however, have reacted poorly. They are flawed and they rage against me. The Mother gathers them to stop me, as she seeks to stop you. I cannot defeat the Mother alone, and I cannot free the Darkspawn unless she is defeated. Our goals are the same.
Darkspawn or no, he has a good point. Do we really want to keep killing each other forever?
Help me kill the Mother, and after it is done, I will leave to continue my work. I was born as I am, an outsider amongst my kind. Why? I do not know. Why do some of your kind become Grey Wardens? Why do some possess magic? I have no answers. My most flawed creation, freedom, drove her mad, and she has poisoned the minds of the others. She has influence with the ones who have not been freed, and she gathers them as an army. I do not seek to rule, my brethren. I only seek to release them from their chains. And how would they know when the choice has been deprived of them? Without choice, there is only one path before them, and that leads to the Blight. I believe there is another way.
I thought it little different from your order's use of darkspawn blood. We both do what we must in response to the Blight. The first blood came from Uther, freely given. She was a Grey Warden, as you are, and joined us many years ago.
What if he's wrong? What if this doesn't stop the Blight, but makes something worse?
Hey, if playing with their newfound minds keeps the darkspawn away from Orzammar, I'm happy.
Thank you, Commander. I realize what a leap of faith this is for you. I hope that I prove worthy of your trust. The Mother lies ahead, Warden. I cannot approach her physically. Her children protect her from my power. But when you reach her, I will do whatever I can to help you. You have my promise.
Darkspawn up ahead!
Here we go!
Let's get started. Right.
Afraid yet?
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance? This should be easy enough. On it. This should be easy enough. Right. Let's get started. This should be easy.
Thankfully.
Time for some This should be easy enough.
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
This should be easy enough. Done and done.
Now the pieces fall into place. The Grey Warden comes, the instrument of the Father. Oh, and the Father, he is but a shadow. Oh, how my children protect me. How they love me.
I have told you many times, Mother. I am not the Father. I am simply the Architect.
It does not change what you are. You took away that beautiful music, left us with nothing.
It was a mistake to free you. It has left you with madness. I am truly sorry.
Ah, but perhaps the Warden would like to hear how it was that the Father began the Blight. You want the source of the archdemon? The one who brought all our kind to the surface? Here he is!
Well, paint me green and call me a turnip.
Ah, there it is then. Unfortunate. I did find the old god Athemiel, but I did not wish another blight. I attempted my joining ritual. My hope was that this would free all darkspawn, unravel the curse from its source. Alas, I was unlucky. Is it not the way of the Grey Wardens to do what must be done, in the name of combating the Blight? The Blight is a menace, both for your people and for mine. To end it requires sacrifice and risk.
And how lonely the Father was. How terrible to be the outcast, the outsider. He claims he wishes the Darkspawn to be free, but what he truly wants is to correct them.
However you feel about what I have done, the Mother is mad. She cannot be allowed to...
Begone, Shadow! You cannot harm the Mother any more than you already have.
And now the hero is alone. Oh, the Mother knows your ways. You will not let her be, no, not after what she's done. So it must end. It all must come crashing down! Perhaps we will hear the song again when we die. Oh, let it come. Let it come.
Darkspawn, destroy the fiends. As you wish.
Show me what you've got!
What needs killing?
This should be easy enough. Let's get started.
Speak, and it will be done.
Ready to dispense the hurt.
As you wish.
Let's make this quick!
On it. Let's get started. As you wish. On your guard! You'll never know what hit him.
Here.
Innards look like.
On your guard! On it.
I match your command.
Into the fray!